Already very popular. I want you to take a peek at our beautiful showstopper. And Paul, when we had this on the last time, blew down the doors. That was back in May. It sold out countless times. It didn't only sell out. Paul will give you the story. I mean, we didn't even have enough for the wait list. It was crazy how popular this was. Well, it's back, and we said it's our showstopper. From $89, we took it to $64. It's this beautiful, elongated, knife edge oval link that form that beautiful necklace, and then you've got that beautiful bee Lira pendant. It comes in at 18 inches in the length. The reviews are spectacular, Paul. In fact, it's almost all perfect 5 stars. 704275 is your item number, and limited already. It's like people are waiting for this one to come back. It's finally back. Tell me about this one.
Wow, this is one of those dream come true necklaces. My guy in Rome, Antonio, called me up and he said, ciao. First you have to hear his accent because it's really long and drawn. It says, ciao, Paulino. He calls me Little Paul, and I'm 6'5", so that's funny. And he says, Santi, listen, I find a whole bunch of the bee Lira. I know you love these, and I get them for you. And I said, oh my God, I know exactly what I'm going to do. So we created this beautiful necklace around that bee Lira. This is the most difficult Lira for us to find ever. I thought we could never do them again, but thanks to Antonio, we did find some. The bee Lira was created at the end of World War II as a promise, as a symbol of hope, as a symbol of peace and prosperity and love, as something that we could look toward and just feel better about ourselves and promise each other that we will do better, we will be better. And listen, we're going to all come out of this next year, and we're going to look back and say, you know what, I learned something about myself. I changed during this process. And I think we're going to look back and say, we became better people. Well, for me, I like a reminder of that. I like a talisman of sorts, if you will, a touchstone to history that reminds me we can be better, that I can do a better job, that I can have hope, that I can work toward prosperity and peace and building something together as a community. And that's what this coin represents. Keep in mind, not in circulation since 1959, 61 years ago was the last time these were minted for circulation. Then we mounted it in an Etruscan-style frame that's hammered by hand, pure bronze and layered in 18-karat gold. The chain itself is that gorgeous, super trendy, fabulous, right now, Italian elongated oval. Some call it the paper clip link. I don't think that's particularly pretty, but that's the link that it is. You cannot open a fashion magazine. You cannot see a red carpet. You cannot read a blog or see a celebrity who is not rocking this link in their stack. But they don't have this Lira coin. And let me tell you, the Italians are making this exact same necklace in Italy and selling it for 3 times as much. No problem. Because they can't. They can. Well, this is your opportunity. Over 20 perfect customer reviews. Do you know how hard it is to get 20 people to agree that something is absolutely perfect? Well, that's what we have here. We have a perfect story. We have inspiration. We have the perfect link. We have a perfect piece of jewelry, and it's back. We had over 500 back orders last time. This is the first time we've had it back in stock. I have goosebumps. I'm so excited about this.
Oh, and by the way, the stud earring is now sold out. So thank you for your calls. It is on wait list. So if you're loving those, we're going to try to get Antonio, which by the way, he sounds so charming. I don't know how you can concentrate when they're talking to you like that. We're going to see if we can bring more of those bee Lira stud earrings, but the necklace has been very popular. Paul, $21.66 is all you pay today to get it home. And you know, there are days where we want big and bold and chunky. There are days where we still want our jewelry to show up, but we want something that's just a little bit more demure, a little bit more sensual, a little bit more feminine. This is it. It is as simple as could be, but my goodness, it's just striking. It's got a real beautiful presence to it. I love, Paul, too, that anybody that has issues with their hands or dexterity, this is that great little toggle closure, and the weight of the actual bead Lira is what keeps this in its place. So you never have to worry about that necklace falling off. That toggle holds it in place beautifully. It gives it a freshness that we see in some beautiful couture pieces. $21 is all you pay today. We ship it out to you just back in stock. We're so happy that you're loving it again. 18 inches in the length, 704-275 is your item number. And Paul, it's one of those pieces that you can pop on by itself. You need nothing else. It just shows up so beautifully. Nobody's noticing anything else you're wearing, whether it's a higher neckline or a button-down blouse and a blazer. You know, it just sits right where it's supposed to sit. But if you want to go ahead and get fancy, and you want to just create your own layers, this was the necklace we started with the black agate, and I'm really loving those two together. As you can see, I keep bringing them up. But you know, it's just such a wonderful, wonderful look that you get to play with because of that very special length. So have fun with your jewelry. How timely and how important is that message of the bead Lira, that we could all work together as a community to get through our toughest of times, that we will never do to each other what we've done in the past. I mean, jewelry with a story, it's even more important. You know, you totally got me on this one. I totally want it. $21.66 gets it home.
Can I tell you, you know, I always show the jewelry to my girlfriends before I create something to find out how they like it. We're doing that now via Skype. And one of the gals who loves my jewelry only wears silver jewelry. That's all she wears, ever. And I told her the story of this bead Lira, and she bought the entire suite. She bought the necklace, the bracelet, which is sold out. She bought the earrings, which is now sold out. And she bought the necklace. And I said, but you only wear silver jewelry. She says, for that inspiration and story, I am going to be a gold girl. I can't wait to wear these. I love the way it makes me feel. I love the way, the message that it sends, the way it makes me feel inside my heart. And I love how beautiful they are. Keep in mind, these are Italian made. The coins are genuine. They are real Lira, not minted. Look at the one they're showing from 1954 is what they're showing you. Not minted since 1959 for circulation. This coin, in fact, over the history of time, there were only ever enough made for every other Italian to have one. Not even every Italian could have one of these when they were in circulation.
Right, right.
That would give you an idea about how difficult they are to find now. So the coin itself has a story. The coin itself has a rarity, which makes it special. You don't see it coming and going. Then we work in pure Italian bronze, the metal of sculpture. This is not just any old mystery metal. This is pure Italian bronze. And then we bathe it in 18 karat Italian gold. So what does it look like? It looks like jewelry you found on the Via Condotti. It looks like jewelry that you purchased on Fifth Avenue or Rodeo Drive, or jewelry that maybe you inherited from a rich aunt, because it looks and feels and acts like real 18 karat gold jewelry. Then when you add the rarity of that coin and the story of the bead Lira into this design, now you have one of those rare moments in time where it's the perfect storm. This is a perfect piece of jewelry. It is a piece of jewelry that says something about you. It's a piece of jewelry that makes you feel a certain way, and yet it's a piece of jewelry that is beautiful and feminine and gorgeous. And just look at how it looks on Lynn. Just look how beautiful. It's simple, yet it's so elegant and so you can see this on a 20-year-old gal, and you can see this on a 90-year-old gal, no problem.
Yeah, and if you're a true jewelry lover and maybe you follow some social media accounts or some Instagram accounts, I have so many that I follow because I just love, you know, all of these jewelry looks. You're gonna see this particular link everywhere. What you're not gonna see, because that link is very hot right now, what you're not gonna see is that coveted, that cherished, that beautiful bead Lira authentic coin. We've got 4 minutes left. It is our showstopper. It has been the most popular. We are experiencing or heading into a little bit of a hold. So producer Rob is saying, hey, Les, remind everybody how many ways to shop here at HSN. We're gonna make it really easy for you to get your first Bellezza piece home or add to your collection. You can call the number on the bottom of the screen. We're always happy to take your call. But the fastest way to skip the line is to go to hsn.com. You go ahead, you will see right on hsn.com, it will show you what we are currently airing. Click on that and place your order. It's one size fits most. It's that 18-inch length that you can wear on its own because it's striking and beautiful and elegant, as you can see on our Lynn. Or you can go ahead and layer up and have that neck party. But it is beautiful, and the powerful symbolism, right? The sentiment, Paul, it couldn't be more appropriate and more relevant. That's why anything B Lira, every time we bring them in, they are gone. It's happening again. So 3 minutes, on our way to a sellout, first time back in stock, because I saw you present this with Colleen, and you know, we went beyond. I saw you present it with Lynn, went beyond the sales. We finally got it back. Our customer's delighted.
You know, it gladdens my heart when I see a piece of jewelry that does everything that this piece of jewelry does. I would be proud to put this piece of jewelry in any of those fancy stores I ever worked at. I would be proud to show this alongside a $10,000 necklace, alongside $1 million diamond, because it is as important as that kind of jewelry. It has that kind of quality and aristocracy to it. And then when you count the story of the B Lira and the fact it was created to celebrate the end of World War II and to look forward to a new beginning and to provide hope and peace and inspire in us the desire to be better and to do better. The B on one side, the other side, the olive branch, the universal symbol of peace. This is, you know, you think about all the things going on all over the world. There is no better time for a piece of jewelry that symbolizes and captures what this B Lira does. And then remember, this is crafted in Italy. The Lira are genuine. The bronze is pure Italian bronze. The gold is pure Italian gold. That's what you see. That's what's touching your skin. This wants to go with you to drop the kids off at school. It wants to go with you to the beach. It wants to go with you on a picnic. It wants to go when you're gardening. This is Bellezza. It's jewelry that's meant to be worn, cherished, adorned every single day. And this one happens to be extra special. I'm happy for you if you're able to get this home. I'm sorry about the wait. It's worth it. It's absolutely worth it. We've never done a more special piece of jewelry, I don't think. So getting a quick little update. Rob, you said less than 1,000? So less than 1,000, as you can see, and over 500 gone, or I believe approaching 500 now gone. So no, over 500 gone. Very, very popular. Very beautiful. It is an everyday piece you could wear that is really striking. And it really has that powerful message and meaning. And it's one of the hottest looks out there in jewelry, but nobody's gonna have that B Lira. That is authentic currency. That is an authentic B Lira that was rare and coveted and so cherished to begin with. The fact that we even got them and you get to wear it speaks volumes. And then Paul, I mean, the B all around is having its moment, right? We're taught to cherish these industrious little creatures. We need them. I mean, if you love your fruits and your vegetables and your salads, we better protect those pollinators, right? I mean, it's everything. It tells such a story. If you even look at designers all over the world, if you look at Gucci and Valentino and Versace, the B is figuring very prominently into everything they're doing, and they're all taking credit for it. And I have to laugh because if you look back at history, the B was the symbol of Napoleon's court. That's how old and treasured the symbol of the B is. It goes back hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. It's always been a symbol of aristocracy. It's always been a symbol of industry and a symbol of peace and hope. And it's just, bees are important. We can't live without bees. There's a symbiosis between humans and bees. And again, it's Italian made, it's Italian bronze, it's Italian gold, and these coins have not been in circulation for 60 years. I'm so proud of you, and enjoy this when you get it home. Let me know how you love them.
I can't wait. And by the way, if you have never purchased a Bellezza piece in your life, I would say this is a wonderful place to start. Try it out today. You only have to pay $21.66, and we will ship it out to you. $3.50 for shipping. Get it home, put it on, and you're gonna fall in love with this beautiful Italian-inspired collection. And in this case, Italian-made piece. 704275 is your item number. Paul, we wanted to show something that was not scheduled for presentation, but I asked to air it because just wearing this feels so good.